Hey everyone, this is Alain at Eyk, and we just released a new changelog update. And in this video, I want to show you a couple of highlights from that. So let's go. First off, we released a completely new insight, which is a really cool moment anytime we do that. In this case, this is called the products insight. Now, what this does is it pulls your SKUs, whether that's from Shopify, Magento, or WooCommerce, includes the images, which makes it way more visual and easier to navigate. And then it shows you a whole bunch of details, performance details per SKU. The cool thing about this is most teams are aware, at least to a certain point, of the sales numbers per product. But where this becomes valuable is by going into the profit side of things. So it shows you what your return rate is on a specific product, what your discount rate is, and then all the way down to the profit that you're actually making on this product. Now, what teams have been using this for already is identifying products that might be not in your top 3 based on sales, but are actually generating quite a lot of profit, and they are pushing those into campaigns. Or the other way around, top sellers that actually don't make you a lot of money and easing down a little bit on those. Very cool. Go explore. Then this insight actually also highlights the second part that I want to dive into, which is our profit and margin functionality. Every Eyk user now has an extra tab under settings, which is called costs. And what I can do here is I can fill in 4 specific fallback numbers. And the moment I save these numbers, the Eyk models will start calculating, and they will actually start pulling SKU-based product costs from your backend and applying that into the metrics. But if they, for some reason, cannot find the SKU-based product cost, then the models will apply your fallback costs. So once you do that, now all of a sudden you have new metrics in your cockpit. For example, you now have gross profit and gross margin, profit being a currency number, margin being a percentage. And you also have those on a contribution level, so minus your ad spend. And then beyond the cockpit, you now also, as I just showed you in products, you can see the profits that you're making on an order level. So if I go into orders and then to the table, I can see on a specific order in a specific time period, what is the profit that we've been making here. I can do that on the product level, which I just showed you, and I think very powerful on the channel level. If I go into attribution, and let's say I deep dive into my Google Ads campaign structure, I pick a specific ad, it now starts showing me, because it knows which exact orders came from this ad, it starts showing me my contribution profit on an ad level. So in this case, 141.62. Am I happy with that? Do I want to upscale this ad? Do I want to downscale it? Up to you. So I think very powerful new functionality, adding a new layer into how e-commerce teams are able to optimize both the acquisition and the retention side of their business. We are very excited. Let us know what you think. And at the same time, we are already back at it and a bunch of new features coming up in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned.